Hey guys, welcome back to Charlotte Mortgage Insights. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're talking about home inspections and appraisals. So when you get started down your home journey, you're going to hear these two terms, but there is a difference between the two, and a lot of people get these things mixed up. So from a real estate perspective side, you're going to do a home inspection where the inspector is going to go out to the house with a fine-tooth comb, show you everything that is cosmetically wrong with the home, as well as any kind of major defects. Then when you get on the phone with Steven, he is going to talk to you about your appraisal. So we want to talk to you guys today about the differences between the two because there is a lot of confusion on this. Now, Steven, you probably get more in the weeds on this from your perspective. So I wanted to turn it over to you and have you give your 2 cents on what you're seeing out there sometimes what happens.
Yeah, and it's they sound similar, they are similar, but they are two different things, right? So the first thing that we from my side as the lender, we don't want to see the home inspection. Okay. We trust that between the third parties that are involved and the negotiations, that if everybody comes to agreements that, that everything is good. Now, the appraisal is meant to set value. So it is there for the buyer's protection to make sure that their investment is sound. Sometimes the appraisal will notice defects, especially safety concerns. So, sometimes the inspection will mirror that, like, hey, there's a huge crack in the foundation. Yeah, the appraiser saw that too. But those are two independent reports. So we as lenders, we don't want to know how many light switch covers are missing or, how many chips are in the countertops, right? The home buyer wants to know that so that they can negotiate. But the biggest thing from the lending standpoint is we don't want to give that 65-page overwhelming document to an underwriter because nobody would get loans, right? So the appraisal is there to make sure that the value is set for the collateral, but it is not a home inspection. In one of the documents that goes out, it says, for lending requirements, it is not required to get a home inspection, but it is recommended to get one for your protection. So that's kind of where we leave it. I would never buy a house without a home inspection, but the lender does not require it. We require the appraisal.
Yeah, guys. So if you do get a home inspection, which we always recommend you do, I can think of maybe twice that people did not get a home inspection. Even on new construction, people get home inspections, right? It's the right thing to do. It's your biggest investment you're going to make. Spend the $500 to $600 to get a third party to put another set of eyes on it. But you do not have to send that to your lender. They do not need to see that. We've had clients.
We will delete it if we receive it.
Yeah, no, we've had clients in the past that just forward it to the lender because they think that they need to see that as part of their loan, but that is not normally a requirement whatsoever. So just keep that in mind.
So Brian, actually recently right now, a couple of transactions have come into my lap where local credit unions have wanted to see the home inspection. So again, each lender can do whatever they want, right? But a standard, I would say policy is that most lenders do not want to see the home inspection unless fill in the blank. So in this situation, we were able to look at the appraisal and know that there was no need to see a home inspection. And we were able to help get these customers to the finish line. So if anybody out there is dealing with a lender that's needing a home inspection or bringing turbulence that you feel like might be unjust to your, situation, just reach out because everything's a case by case basis. But 99.9% of the time, the lender does not and should not see the home inspection. So don't let that jam up your deal right now.
Yeah, that's interesting to know that. But hey, guys, if you have specific questions about your mortgage financing, of course, all of Steven's information is below. Reach out to him, guys. He has a wealth of knowledge. He will make sure you get directed in the right path. And if you need help in your home search with me or my team, you can reach us down below as well. So, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the video. And to our channel, if you haven't already, we love bringing you guys this kind of content and all these little tips to help you out along the way. Hope you guys are well, and we'll catch you in the next video.